Actually, we were not. I thought those doors were something else. That's why I didn't want to go there, but it was the only way. So, meh. And I was correct in the end. And that's the last key we needed. The door to Falech. Actually, I should have saved. Let's save. Okay, Falech, what do you have for us? Oh, I forgot about you. Yeah. The Shadow Children. Ah, I hate those guys. The chain is missing a link. There is a dagger of Melchior. Take it? Sure. Use the ring of contract. Yeah, we don't want that thing to open. Is that something? No. Yeah. You're not coming out. It's locked. Oh, another door. Bethel. This looks like the basement of the hospital. It probably is, actually. Jelly beans. Do you want to open the bag? Absolutely. Yeah, I think Team Silent got out of ideas, run out of ideas of where to hit the next key. I don't blame them, they did a great job so far. And the DVR room. This is a really important room because we can see finally the whole recording.
Still has an unusually high fever. Eyes don't open. Getting a pulse, but just barely breathing. Her skin is all charred. Even when I change the bandages, the blood and pus just start oozing through. Why? What is keeping that child alive? I can't stand it any longer. I won't tell a soul. Promise. So please.
That was Lisa. Lisa was taking care of Alessa, which was in constant pain. Lisa didn't know why she was being held down here. And she didn't want to know, and she didn't really want to help. But Lisa was being held here, captive too. Forced to take care of the child. That was Alessa. This is Sanank. And the way she was being forced, it was through her addiction. And this room is amazing. I don't think there is much of a backstory of this room. It's just creepy. This door is the Aratron door. And we finally are here. Well, this is perhaps... oh wait, let's read that. Child's room. We're in a room of a child. A room of a child that loved looking at butterflies. Which loved puzzle box. Cards are scattered on the floor. Played with cards. Painted some strange people, monsters, dogs, and what it seems to look like a pterodactyl. There is also a school clothing. This is Alessa's room. And a lot of things we have gone through are here. The dogs, the monsters, the pterodactyls, the butterflies, the puzzles. That's... yeah, something important. Let's check this door. And this is a generator. Finally, let's go grab that key that we couldn't before. I think the best way is through here. Oh, come on. Damn it, I hate those guys. There is a key of Aratron. Grab it. Yes. And let's go back to open the last door. That we needed to open back there. This is going to hell, as you can see, like there's enemies popping, new enemies popping all around. The rules are not being followed anymore.
Everything is going according to plan, sheltered in the womb.
But it's not done yet. Half the soul is lost. That is why the seed lies dormant.
And what soul remains captured in that husk is buried deep down in the subconscious.
Are you trying to say it won't work? That wasn't our agreement.
No, these are just stalling tactics. If we lend a hand, we will be able to get power. Never fear, the promise shall not be broken.
But the power we could draw now will be very weak. Almost nothing. Unless we get the other half of the soul.
We'll use a magical spell. Feeling this child's pain, it's sure to come.
But that will take time.
A lot more information. This is a room where they kept Alessa. We have a couple of more cutscenes to watch. But what we know so far is that the child Alessa was being kept here, was being held here, and that somehow her soul was split. These guys around her needed the soul complete because something lied within the child that they wanted to awake, but it would only work if the soul was complete. And the way to reunite both of the souls was through causing pain. So they were torturing Alessa. That's why she will never heal. And Lisa was the one that had to take care of her. This is locked. Thou possess them to guard thy spirit. Evoke fire rites, unveil thy fate. This is a really simple puzzle. I mean, I probably should have read those. But what the hell, it's done. It was an ankh, which symbolizes life, and a disc of Ouroboros, which symbolizes, if I remember correctly, it symbolizes rebirth, like a continuous cycle of life and death and life and death.
No. No. I don't want to. Do what Mommy tells you now. I just want you to lend me a teeny bit of your power. That's all. No. I don't want to do it. It will make everyone happy, and it's for your own good, too. Oh, but Mommy, I just want to be with you. Just two of us. Please understand. Oh, yes, I see. Maybe Mommy has been wrong. Mommy! Why didn't I see this before? There's no reason to wait. Herein lies the mother's womb, containing the power to create life. I could have done it all myself. Mommy?
And that's another memory of Alessa being drowned. Well, that's the moment when her mom, Dahlia, which is part of this cult, realized that she can use Alessa, which was born with some sort of magical powers, with like psychic powers, to do a sort of ritual to something that required a mother's womb. So the seed that they were talking on the other room was something they want to make born. That they want to born. That they... what are the words? They wanted to be born. Yeah. Alessa and that memory was a lot smaller. The one we're seeing looks like she's 13 probably, and this one was 7 at most.
I was shocked to realize the talisman of Metatron was being used. In spite of the lost soul returning last, just a little longer and all would have been for naught. It's all because of that man. We must be thankful to. Even though Alessa has been stopped, his little girl has to go. What a pity.
Freeze! In the devil's name?
Dahlia,
Well, well, well. To think you'd make it this far.
where's Cheryl? What have you done to her?
What are you talking about? You've seen her many times, restored to her former self.
I'm in no mood for jokes.
Don't you see? She's right there.
That's absurd.
You are the only one who thinks so.
Why? Why are you doing this?
It's been a long 7 years. For the 7 years since that terrible day, Alessa has been kept alive, suffering a fate worse than death. Alessa has been trapped in an endless nightmare from which she never awakens. He has been nurtured by that nightmare, waiting for the day to be born. That day has finally come. The time is nigh. Everyone will be released from pain and suffering. Our salvation is at hand. This is the day of reckoning, when all our sorrows will be washed away. When we return to the true paradise. My daughter will be the mother of God. It's awakening. It's awake. Now no one can interfere.
Cheryl!
Give up. That person no longer exists. This is a God descending among us to reach out and save us.
Wow, so much information. Pretty much the whole story revealed there. This woman, with a few others, tried to give birth to God, or something they think is God, using Alessa's power. But she did something. Somehow her soul was split, and the other half of the soul was Cheryl, Harry's daughter. But Cheryl was attracted, lured to Silent Hill through the spell that will cause constant pain to Alessa, so they will reunite and finally can be born. But Alessa was smarter. She used the seal of Metatron to expand her nightmare. The nightmare she was living in, she sent it to the whole town. And everything we have been seeing, is her nightmare. But it was all for naught, since God was just born. And it killed Dahlia. Ow. This is actually it's not a difficult fight in itself. Ow, ow, ow. But it can kill you if you're not careful. Ow! But if you have enough bullets, which I didn't my first playthrough, it's a piece of cake.
Daddy.
Cheryl!
Thank you, Daddy. Goodbye.
Cheryl? Can't be. Can't leave like this. This can't be happening. Cheryl? Cheryl!
And we've got the wrong ending. I didn't remember how to get every ending. It's not done yet. Just wait until this is over. There are 5 endings actually. There is the worst ending, in which you can't save Sybil and you can't save Cheryl, which it turns out to be everything just a dying dream. Just like in Jacob's Ladder, we see Harry waking up, well, not waking up from the nightmare. Then there is this ending, and 2 more endings where we can save Cheryl, one of which is the actual ending. I don't know, I will probably post all of the endings later on YouTube, on this channel. And I will probably edit the music out, by the way, or Konami gets angry. Well, that's Silent Hill mostly. I believe that it still holds pretty well. The controllers are pretty good. They are a bit annoying at first, but they have a reason to be. Like, it's not only limitation of the era, it was also because it was the best way to take away some of the power that the player has when playing video games. You are not a really powerful person. There we go. You are just a father.